What's up, everyone? Sergeant Arthur right here, and today we're going to be reacting to History of the World, I guess, by Bill Wurtz. I've been watching Bill Wurtz for a long time. They are a channel that makes, just short little videos. This video, very popular, almost 102 million views. But this video, I feel like reacting to this particular video is like a rite of passage for history YouTube channels. Because seriously, it's like almost every single YouTube channel, history reaction YouTube channel has reacted to this video so far. But yeah, they haven't posted in a good year, so apparently they're working on a cool project. But anyways, let's get started with this. It's a very nice video.
Hi, Your Honor.
It is almost 20 minutes long, so no, I reacted to the video. It's way longer. It's fine.
Rock. Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space.
Okay, first of all, oh my, why would you do that? Okay, there's so much about this that just makes me upset. First of all, oh my gosh, the background color combined with the text color, that is just awful contrast. And they use Comic Sans for the freaking, oh my gosh, for the font. And then there's no punctuation. The H isn't capitalized, it's the beginning of a sentence. And it's a title too. Oh gosh, it's the exact same thing in this title for the actual video itself. Oh gosh. It's a title, it should the I should be capital. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. I'm spending too much time on the title.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water.
Oh. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. They use strong language. So, just in case there's some people that, are younger.
Okay, actually most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now. Nothing is...
Wait, hold on. Okay, let's process that. That's like a really loaded statement.
I miss you.
Of course, literally every single time I make a video, my cat just bursts through the door. Making a dramatic entrance. Jesus. Come on, Eclipse. Do you wanna come up here? Yeah, okay.
How did this happen? A long time.
Okay, a long time ago. Oh my gosh. So a long time ago.
Actually never.
Okay, so they're correcting themselves. It's not a long time ago, it's never. Which doesn't... can you get your butt on... Okay. I'm gonna move you. Seriously, this is... Don't... Okay. So never. What does that mean? What do you mean never?
Never, and also now. No, nothing.
Okay, it's also now? It's never, but it's now. That's contradictory. That doesn't make sense. Never, but now at the same time. I'm spending too much time on these little things.
Nothing is nowhere.
Nothing is. I think that's referring to the singularity. I guess that makes some sense to me. Dude, can you? No, I can't see anything.
When? Never.
When? What you just said it was never.
Makes sense, right?
All bit of it, I guess.
Right. Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing.
It didn't happen.
Nothing was never.
What do you mean, like you said? You never said that.
That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere.
Wait,
you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
But you said it was never. So never's like the complete opposite of ever. Or it completely contradicts ever. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. I'm sorry, guys. I guess y'all can skip this. Did I pause?
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change.
Again, please, have the I is capitalized, especially at the beginning of a sentence.
invent time and space, and I know it's possible because everything is here, and it probably already happened.
Oh, okay. It's probably referring to that like theory that it hasn't been proven, but there's this theory that that's about the Big Bang apparently. Whether or not that happened is irrelevant. I'm just talking about the theory itself. How pretty much there's been a bunch of Big Bangs, and there's a huge Big Bang, and then the universe collapsed back in on itself, and there's another Big Bang, and it's a repeating process. So, and that happens infinitely. So, according to that theory, everything has already happened because it's happened an infinite amount of times. But anyways, again, I'm spending too much time on this. I apologize.
I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's the thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees.
Look how they spelled jelly. What the heck?
Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news. The protons and neutrons are now
10 seconds later? Oh,
happily
wow.
married to each other. Some of them even doubled up.
This is fast.
Great news. The electrons have now joined in.
Oh, well now... Like, how does that happen in 10 seconds, but then you have to wait almost 400,000 years just for...
Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space.
Oh.
But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. Your shit just
Oh my gosh. This...
got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Space stars, which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made, and then die and explode in So now
Space
stars have
dust.
cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks, and it kind of made a mess, which is... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them, and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today, and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert.
Oh my god, that was loud. There's land! Wow.
There's life in the ocean. What?
Wait, what?
It is now an ocean. Volcano alert.
There's life in the ocean.
What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh, cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside it.
These sounds are just... I can't take this seriously. Just these sounds are hilarious.
Telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight.
Photosynthesis. Wow, look at that cell over there.
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen
By the way, my cat is still here. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he wants to watch the video.
everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times.
That's interesting. So, the first life on Earth didn't use oxygen. That's very interesting.
It's a sponge. It's a plant. It's a worm and some other types of weird, strange...
Never mind. That actually doesn't make sense, because there's technically already oxygen in the water.
water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's animals and stuff.
That's animals.
But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay.
Not anymore as a blanket.
Nice.
Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care.
That probably
Okay,
makes
will you
sense.
learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish. Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it.
What the heck?
Have a baby
That
on
voice.
land in an egg. Water is in the egg.
Oh my gosh.
Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye-bye, ocean.
No.
And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh, fuck. Now everything's dead. Just kidding. Here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one, because it's about to become the dinosaurs.
Oh, cool.
Now everything's dead. Just
I think it's really interesting because
including bugs. Want to see a map?
Oh, the Permian. There was like the Permian explosion or something like that. And then the life was dominated by mammals. And then all of a sudden, you know, an asteroid hit, according to this, and then everything was extinct except for a few animals left. And then reptiles, they ruled the world as dinosaurs and stuff. And mammals, they were like really small, like the size of rats nowadays. And then another asteroid hit, and then the dinosaurs went extinct. And now mammals are at the top of the hierarchy again. It's really interesting, actually. And now the reptiles are where the mammals were earlier. They're, you know, small lizards and stuff.
The land? Sure. Oh, fuck. Now everything's dead. Just kidding. Here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one, because it's about to become the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs.
Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor.
Oh, no.
Dinosaurs are gone.
Oh.
It's mammal time. Here.
That was fast. They just went through, like, millions and millions of years, like, in a blink of
Come
an
the
eye.
mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like that and grab stuff at the same time and bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch! And set things on fire. Youch!
Youch.
And make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different rocks. Ouch! And set things on fire. Youch! And make crazy sounds with their voice, which can mean different things.
That's a human person.
It's a
And
human.
now they're everywhere. Almost.
Ice Age.
What?
Oh.
You can walk over here? Cool.
Not anymore.
Well, I guess we're stuck here now.
Yeah, it's something interesting, though, about the ice bridge. That's called the ice bridge, by the way, from Alaska to Russia. Horses actually originated from the Americas, North and South America. What happened was the Native Americans, they were hunting them to extinction. But the horses, they were able to, they actually escaped on the ice bridge, and they went into Asia. And then they were brought back after they were hunted to extinction in the Americas. It's kind of funny. You know, they were brought back to America.
Let's review. There's people on the planet, and they're chasing their food. Okay, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank
Oh my gosh, it's going so fast.
right in between these two rivers. The animals are helping.
Guess what happens next?
More food. And more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and
Oh
they
my
invent
gosh.
things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's
Whoa.
more farming and more people to make more things for more people.
Oh my gosh, slow down.
Writing, laws, power.
Jesus. Whoa, that looks cool. I think that's the Sumerian ziggurat or whatever those are called. That looks seriously. Look at this architecture. It looks so nice.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what?
Oh,
Meanwhile, out in the
nice.
middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also,
China.
Oh,
did I mention
Is your civilization?
wait, I don't.
special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland? I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also,
China.
did I mention
Is your civilization?
Okay, well, actually, it wasn't called China at the time. It was called, like. I don't know how you pronounce an X in Chinese, but. It's like XIA or something like that. Zia? Shia? I don't know. But all I know is that I looked at a map, and that's what it said. And I'm pointing that out because, okay, first of all, Mesopotamia isn't a society, that's a region in the world where a bunch of civilizations came from, like the Sumerians and the Babylonians and the Assyrians. But anyways, the reason why I say that is because they list, like, the Indus River Valley civilization, which was a civilization from a long time ago, instead of mentioning something like India or Pakistan. But then they mention China as China, like its modern name. But anyways, I'm looking too deep into this.
The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because
Look at that.
it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses, and they made an empire, and then everyone else copied their horses.
Greeks.
Oh, look.
Jesus.
It must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone?
There were rivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff.
You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age.
Wait, what? So just a bunch of people. So pretty much a bunch of Aryans came into Southern Asia, and then they wrote some stuff on paper, and that became Hinduism. What? It's very interesting.
Age collapse.
Now the Phoenicians can get down to business.
Also, can you switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel.
And they believe in God.
Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian.
Oh yeah,
Great
Carthage.
empire. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Assyria got so freaking chunky. Seriously, Assyria got really, really chunky.
And it's the Babylonian Median.
It's the Persian Empire.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
big. Oh, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for
Buddha.
so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And
The way he explains stuff is so interesting. Oh my gosh. The Greeks just thought of the idea of thinking about stuff. Oh, it's just hilarious. Oh my gosh. By the way, just to clear things up, Greece was not actually a country back then. It was just a bunch of small little city-states. Just cities that were countries themselves. So it's not like they were all unified. You know, some of them had different governments. But they all spoke Greek. They were all, of somewhat the same ethnicity. All of that.
right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly, but
Yeah, we just had I just made a video about that. So if you want to check that out, make sure to go to my channel and look at my Alexander the Great series.
between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says get the
Wait, what? Chandragupta? Is that like supposed to be the leader of the Gupta
hell
Empire?
out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye.
Time to conquer all of India.
Oh, never
Most
mind.
of India.
So they're not the Guptas, they're the other people.
But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings?
Merchants probably.
Wait, what?
And they've got spices.
To buy the spices. Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good
Nice.
morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have three main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city.
Oh, the barbarians.
Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the...
Well, the Roman Empire didn't actually look like that. Because here's the thing, Rome went from Rome, the Roman kingdom, to the Roman Republic, and then to the Roman Empire. By the time it was the Roman Empire, they had a lot more land, like over here, and over here. And they didn't become an actual empire until like 100 AD or something like that.
The entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said.
Oh, so they did it before AD. So it's just one. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. It's Jesus.
Some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this.
Pretty much.
Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a.
Oh, conquering Vietnam.
Where you can get their own water. Sick. New trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
Wait, okay, don't just skip over that.
A long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
It went so far away. Why did they go there instead of going to any of those other? Like they're completely surrounded by like hundreds of islands, and they decide, nope, we're gonna go all the way over here. We're gonna cross the Indian Ocean. Why not? Oh, cool.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels.
Hell yeah, now we got business,
said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is
loving Jesus legal yet?
No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall.
It's the golden age of India.
There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra, the first. Guess who's in Rome?
Barbarians.
What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name.
The Mayans have figured out the stone.
And the Mayans were the same, or so much of the Greeks. They also were not just this entire big country. They were just a bunch of city-states with a bunch of different, with the same culture.
Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian.
What's interesting about the Turks is that whenever we think of Turks, we think of, Turkey, or maybe you think of Turkmenistan. But the Turks, they're like this really big group. It just happens that they converted to Islam whenever they migrated here to Anatolia. It's really interesting.
Step. Great job, Go Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China?
Back together.
How's those trading kingdoms?
Bigger and there's more of them.
Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom.
The Sunrise Kingdom. Nice.
Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well.
Dang. Yeah, the freaking Muslims, they conquered so much land so fast. They completely annihilated the Sassanids, and they took over all of Roman Africa. And they took over part of the Byzantine Empire that wasn't in Africa. It's quite incredible, seriously. And then they held on to it, despite the fact that they split up into a bunch of different smaller empires. And then they took over, Spain and Portugal, and even part of modern-day France for a while. And by the way, this is not the height of the Muslim caliphates. The next one, the Umayyad or something like that caliphate, they took over a lot more land than that. It's fascinating. How is that even possible? How does that happen?
Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's...
Kingdoms all over Europe.
I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house.
Get it? Moors?
Kingdoms all over Europe.
I wonder if there's room for Moors.
That's hilarious.
Here's all the wisdom in a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom, just in time for the Islamic
golden age.
Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast.
Oh,
Remember
cool.
this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman Emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire.
What's interesting is that the Byzantines, around like 500 AD or so, or 600 AD, they actually were able to take back Rome and all of the Italian peninsula, and a large chunk of Africa and Spain. It's really interesting. And they probably would have been successful in, like, I don't know, redoing the Roman Empire if there wasn't the first Black Death plague, which completely threw off the Byzantine Empire, and then a bunch of different kingdoms took over in Italy. I forgot what they're called. The Lombards, yeah.
Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
No, did not.
They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually
Cool.
Germany.
No, it's not. But that map of Germany is not good. Germany does not own Czechia.
But don't worry about it.
No, Holy Roman Empire is not Germany. Just because they occupied a similar portion of land.
New kingdoms.
Oh my god.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks,
Oh my gosh.
said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so
Whoa, look at them now.
small and almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade!
Yeah, I actually had a video about the Crusades too, by Epic History. But guess what? They took down my first Crusade video for no reason. So that's nice.
I did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals.
Yeah, the first Crusade was pretty successful.
Goodbye, Mayans.
Hello, Toltecs.
Goodbye, Toltecs.
Hello, Mississippi.
Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where?
What?
Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing, and the Mongols just invaded
Whoa.
most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time.
What?
I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there. Right in the middle of it. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone.
Oh yeah, I don't know for sure. Might have to fact check me on this. But I'm pretty sure that guy is actually the richest person in the world, even to this day.
Said, the Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still
Spain
Christian.
and not
Please stay.
Spain?
Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit. Oh, Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics.
By the way, Italy wasn't really a country at the time. It was just a bunch of small countries.
Kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless.
Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
Oh, I know where this is going.
Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay, so he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies. And Japan.
Oh yeah, that's why these islands right here, like the Bahamas, etc., are called the West Indies. But yet Indonesia is called the East Indies. It's really interesting.
draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman.
Well, look at his head. Look at that hat.
Wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was
Onion
really big, which it is now? What if Russia
Whoa, yeah.
was big? Like Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable, you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Russia a chance to show Austria who's boss.
Yeah, and they got Silesia, or at least...
But what about Britain
At least it was, like, legitimized that they got Silesia.
and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain
And also, Spain helped Britain, too.
will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone...
Wow, I just realized we're all the way in, like, the 1800 or so. Like, 1794. We went really far.
Eventually got mad and cut his head off. You can make a religion... No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe.
And again, I have another series on Napoleon by Epic History, so go ahead and check that out.
Luckily, they banished him to an island.
But he came back.
Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make
Many different types of machines
Wow,
and
look at that.
factories with machines in them, so they
Industrial
can make
Revolution.
products real fast.
Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the
Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now.
That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Oh.
Technology is
Oh my
about to
gosh.
go crazy.
Wait. Hold on, what? It showed like a hippo or something.
Technology is about to go crazy.
Hippo-mobile? What? I've never heard of that in my life. What the heck? And of course they have a picture of a hippo.
The United States finally
Wait,
figured out
bird machine? It's just that, okay, whatever.
that slavery is good.
Oh, look at that.
Or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued
It's bad. You decided.
manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest.
Jesus. Well, Germany actually did get a piece there. Well, I guess it does show it.
Britain and France are still hungry. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
Cuba.
Wait, Spain controls Cuba. We'll blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in bid.
Well, the United States never actually took Cuba from Spain.
Business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just...
Wait, didn't Panama agree to that or something? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Panama, like, agree to some sort of deal?
found oil in the Middle East. China is so tired of being bossed around that they don't their old government and make a new, stronger government,
Oh no.
which is accidentally weaker and
Oh, shoot, we're in 1910 or something like that. World War I is about to start.
controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war.
That's not true. They haven't had a war since the last war? That doesn't make any sense at all, because there was just the Balkan Wars that just happened. So it doesn't make any sense. But if you're going to count major wars, that also doesn't make any sense, because the 7 Years' War was way before the Napoleonic Wars, which was a way larger war than the 7 Years' War.
So they start World War I.
Okay, yeah, this looks to be correct so far, except there's a lot more freaking allies on the Entente. There was like a gajillion people on the Entente side.
Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany.
Yeah, it's very stupid. And that's not a correct map, by the way.
Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Communism
Oh.
in the Soviet Union.
The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the
Jewish people a place to live.
Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake,
Yeah.
said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire.
Except Turkey, Turkey
Oh my god, it's so loud.
makes a brand new Turkey.
And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back, featuring Hitler, the angry...
See if this map is correct.
We'll go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back,
Oh, yeah, it's correct.
featuring Hitler,
Okay.
the angry mustache model. He's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the
Oh, dang, I skip fast.
East, and they're so excited they rape Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of
Oh,
control.
well, they show this in 1943. Yeah, they're showing a map all the way in 1943, wow.
So the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him.
That's World War II.
No, it's not, because Japan is still at war, and all of Japan's allies.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown.
Yeah, like this is... World War II never ended.
United States versus Japan. Fight.
Oh,
Finish it.
Jesus.
Let's unite all the...
Okay, well now World War II has ended. Wait a minute. Where's that thing? Okay, hold on.
Fight. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown.
Never
Hi,
mind.
I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell... Let's
Okay.
unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, two Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
Yeah, that did not work very well.
Psych, they both get angrier.
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's up
There's new China in China.
on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China.
The original one probably was the real China.
There's the Korean War. Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins. Then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the two global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs.
Oh, geez.
Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves.
Yeah.
Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries.
Whoa, look at that. Dang, they're doing this really accurately. Nice. Look at that.
Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute.
The world agrees, really? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of countries nowadays that are still racist.
To think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa.
Yeah, that is. Also, by the way, the world population, it's going to actually start to decline. Or not decline, yeah, probably decline. Like flatten out at around 10 or 11 billion people. It's really interesting. I think that's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen in about 100 years, though.
Okay. Technology's better too. That might keep happening.
Game in
The
a
Soviet
box,
Union
though.
decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart.
Yeah.
Europe makes a
Wait, let's check this
That
map.
might keep happening. Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart.
Okay, that's a good map.
Europe makes a union. Now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it.
Wait, what? It wasn't just Britain. There's like a heck of a lot of countries that didn't use the euro and use their own currency. Like there's a lot, especially in the Balkans. In fact, I don't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure like there's more countries that don't use the euro than do use the euro in the European Union.
Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Oh no.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being
What?
invented by a thing inventor.
Wait, what?
That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
We're just gonna leave it off like that. Well, thank you all for watching, everyone. That was really great. That was a really interesting video. One of you suggested a video for me to watch, so I'll go ahead and react to that tomorrow. But yeah, make sure to check out my other videos, and goodbye. Hello everyone, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel. And turn on the notification bell thingy. And if you didn't, then make sure to leave a thumbs down. Oh yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, go ahead and watch my other videos. They're probably just as good, and if not better than this one right now. Except for my oldest videos, don't watch those. And, subscribe to these people down here, my fellow sergeants. They're other YouTubers that I either know or I have in high regards. Yeah, even my cat agrees. So, thank you for watching, and have a great day.